And I grabbed him, I grabbed him in the throat, and of course he hadn't been doing it like this, he'd just been standing behind the camera reading with everybody else. I wanted to make this real. And I grabbed him around the throat, and I said, I really wanted to know, like, you got 10 seconds to tell me something I believe, kid, or I'm gonna cut out your throat box, right? And I was so intense that I choked him out. And the guy kept going down, and then like this, and he was out cold in my audition for Arrow. Not a word of a lie. And I've looked up at the director and I've gone, is that part of the scene? And he said, no, I think you choked him out. And I went, kid, are you okay? And his kid started coming too. And I said, oh, come here. And the director said, told the kid to go, he said, go wash your face. Go to the bathroom and wash your face. Thanks for your help, buddy. Never have another audition in America again. Maybe you'll call the police. And I said, I'm so sorry, man. I was just in Kuwait, you know, and a special forces guy showed me how to do that. And I guess this guy's a special forces guy, so it worked. And the director said, it was perfect. And so I looked around the back of the camera and he goes, I'll play it for you. And we're watching it back and you see this kid's eyes go, oh. I swear to you, that tape is out there. That casting studio has that tape. It might get out one day. But literally, yeah. That was my audition, and I flew that day. A couple of hours later, I was on a plane back to New Zealand, and I went to the Hobbit premiere. And the night after the Hobbit premiere, like about 8 o'clock in the morning, I got a phone call, and that was my manager, and she said, Manu, they want to fly to Vancouver tomorrow. So I flew back, next time I was on a plane back to Vancouver. I arrived at Vancouver Airport. My manager emailed me and said that released Variety online has released the story about you being cast in the role. And so I'm standing in the immigration line at Vancouver Airport because I had to get my work visa for this thing. And it's like Manu Bennett cast as Slade Wilson, aka Deathstroke. And I rang my manager, I said, no, they've got it wrong. I auditioned for a character called Holloway. Like this says Slade Wilson, Deathstroke. And at that time, this guy working behind the immigration counter was like, hey, are you playing Deathstroke? And I was like, and he goes, man, that Deathstroke's the badass of the DC comic world, man. Like, well, thanks for telling me the guy. And then I went into the office and they said, yeah, you're playing this Slade Wilson Deathstroke character. We're just keeping it under wraps, in a way. So then began the journey of having to do a bit of research on the guy, and I did one of these Comic-Con conventions. It was about the third week. I was already doing it for Spartacus, and I went to one and I went to this comic book specialist, and he got me every single edition of Deathstroke, Slade Wilson, George Perez, Teen Titans. My first shadow figure under a tree, that all the way through. So I've got every copy of his covered books and read them, and But the television show is different. We've got a different storyline, so I can see things that are cool in a comic book, but I see the storyline of our show, so it's a unique signature. Yes, brother. Hey, I should have checked her out. Because she was going to do this thing with the needle, and she stuck it in my neck, and that was the antidote. So that's where Slade started to lose the power from Mirakuru. So the first time she did it, we started rolling. We rehearsed it a couple of times, and she was kind of okay at it. She was sort of doing this and hitting me with this little needle. Anyway, we go to do action. And of course, your adrenaline gets up, And she must have had just a little bit more adrenaline. When it came to the stab thing, she just went bang! And she Slade in the mouth, like with a catfish. And I swear to God, it was bleeding, and it was like everyone was laughing at me because it was like Felicity Smoke just smacked that throat in the face. But it was funny. Yeah, that was funny. I love her. She's classic.